Now, policymakers and stakeholders in the climate change space have been exploring the gaps in government response, actionable solutions, and the vital role the media plays in tackling the growing menace of environmental crimes. Speaking to Trust TV's Nuel, Samson said, addressing noticeable lapses in government vis-a-viz the role of the media will ensure that cross-border environmental crimes are reduced to the barest minimum. A report.
Climate change and environmental crimes are deeply interconnected. Crimes such as illegal mining, deforestation, and wildlife trafficking not only degrade ecosystems and pollute the environment but also contribute significantly to climate change, and in turn are worsened by its effects. In West Africa, cross-border environmental crimes are a major concern. Activities such as illegal logging, wildlife trafficking, and unregulated mining are rampant and often driven by transnational crime networks. These activities fuel environmental degradation, threaten biodiversity, and contribute to regional instability. Key policymakers and experts who spoke with Trust TV identified gaps in enforcement, coordination, and awareness, while also pointing towards actionable steps forward.
In West Africa, we have a very interesting ecosystem that has a combination of both the Sahel and the rainforested region, and we have a large population size, about 400 million people in West Africa, but there are a lot of people who cannot sustain livelihood, and all of these are a consequence of the inability of their natural environment to support their livelihood.
The West African countries need to strengthen cooperation, international cooperation. This is the time we need to strengthen multilateralism. This is the time we need to accentuate international cooperation, because it is international cooperation, regional cooperation, sub-regional cooperation that we can address most of the challenges that are facing the sub-region.
It's not only government that should be championing this fight against illegal logging and charcoal production, be it in Nigeria, be it in the Gambia, be it in any other part of West Africa. The important thing that we need to communicate here is that people should own their environment. The environment is for all of us. Your local environment is what you should preserve.
It can be enforced firstly if the people know about the laws. So even if the laws are there and people don't know about them, it will be difficult for us to implement or enforce the law. So first thing to do is awareness, really, so that people will be aware. When they are aware, then implementation or enforcement becomes easy.
The media, they emphasize, plays a vital role in the fight against cross-border environmental crimes by raising public awareness, investigating and exposing illegal activities, and holding both perpetrators and complicit institutions accountable. However, this road is not without significant challenges.
Many Nigerian agencies that ordinarily should be public agencies prefer to hoard information from journalists. Information around their budgetary expenses, their activities, their actions and inactions related to climate or environmental issues in different parts of the country. They are not willing to release such information. And even when journalists submit freedom of information requests that mandates them to release such information, many of them still do not.
Combating environmental crime is critical for protecting ecosystems, public health, and global economies. As climate change accelerates, so too must the urgency and coordination of responses across sectors, including government, civil society, and the media. Nuel, Samson, Trust TV News, Abuja.